Well, we are just hours away now from the scheduled start of the 2020 New Year's Day Jcnp Parade. The Jcnp Corporation of New Providence is meeting at this hour to consider what should happen should weather become a factor. As forecasters have said, it may just be. Our Lloyd Allen joins us live now from the Jcnp headquarters on Frederick Street, where meetings were due to begin at 7:30 this evening.
Well,
Lloyd, what can you tell us?
Go. Well, good afternoon, Keishla. Good afternoon, Bahamas. I'm here this afternoon at the ticket box for the Jcnp, that's the Jcnp Parade Committee. I have with me tonight that's Mr. Anthony Mortimer. He's the chairman, and I also have Adrian LaRota. Now, of course, I know over the last few days, especially coming from Boxing Day, we know that there were some challenges, especially with the weather. What can you tell us at this time?
Well, at this time, all groups performed. They did their mandatory 3 laps, such as the A division groups, and also the B division groups did there too, and the energy associations did there too as well. The parades are completed. The unofficial scores were announced, and from that standpoint, everything is well until the New Year's Day parade is coming up.
Now, I know, of course, the Valley Boys were victorious from the Boxing Day parade, but there were some challenges. Talk to us about that.
Well, I would say that the only challenge that we had was that the mobilization was a challenge in getting into the arena. Okay, as you know, based on the Jcnp rules, the group stipulates that anywhere between 4 to 6 hours for mobilization to get all of their costumes into the arena for them to parade. Because of all of the speedy rain around Nassau, it stopped a lot of the Jcnp groups from being able to mobilize and getting their costumes into this arena. So again, we had to postpone the parade until 12 a.m.
And I know, of course, there were some persons, some groups who are protesting. What is the procedure for your protesting?
Well, after the unofficial results are announced, 24 hours afterwards, we meet with all of the sundries, such as the Division A groups, the Division B groups, and also the individual associations. And basically, we come into a meeting and we hand them their scores, basically. And basically, after all of them are given their scores, they put on the clock for 48 hours to lobby any type of protest. Okay, that has actually expired. That time was at 7:30 on Sunday, which was the expiration time to lobby a protest for the Boxing Day parade.
And so, of course, we'll continue to follow those protests as you're analyzing those records. Now, Mr. LaRota, I know this year you celebrated the fact that at 2:30 you were able to announce results. What do you think contributed to that success?
Clearly, this year we went fully digital. The digital program and platform worked very well. The information was inputted accurately. Everything was smooth. The transition from the entering of the scores on the parade to actually tabulating the scores in the tally room, that system worked flawlessly. That enabled us to with the calculations already electronically built in, that enabled us to be able to give the results a whole lot sooner than the usual 5 to 6 p.m.
Now, another question I have for you, Mr. LaRota. Obviously, the New Year's parade, compared to the Boxing Day parade, it's not as contributed as heavily. But I know that you also have a raffle. And talk to us about that raffle process.
Yes. What we want to do to boost sales for tickets for the New Year's Day parade is that the Jcnp is raffling a car and a number of flat screen televisions, and that is done through the purchase of your seat ticket. And that will be announced also at the same time as the scores will be released. And we actually going to break the record. We're going to try to release the scores a bit earlier this parade season so that people can get out and enjoy their New Year's Day.
Now, I know you can't speak to that final meeting today, and I know you have another meeting tomorrow.